for CTV Sports. I'm Olivia Landis, joined by Karlee Schwartzkopf and a special guest today, Brandon Hill from the University of Idaho, who is a football reporter. Now we are here in Boise, Idaho at the Famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Now this is the very first time both of these teams have been in this bowl game. It's been, way back since 2009, so a whole 7 years since the Vandals have been in a bowl game. Colorado State, this is the fourth consecutive year they've made a bowl game, and the last time that the Vandals and the Rams faced off was 2010, and the Rams did take home that win. However, the series is 4-3. So Brandon, jumping a little bit into this game based off of that information so far, what are your immediate thoughts heading into this bowl game with the Rams and the Vandals?
Well, I definitely think Idaho has a good shot of winning this. They're a team that likes to fight until the fourth quarter and likes to stick around even when they are picked to lose. The spread is 2 touchdowns in Colorado State's favor, but I expect Idaho to make it a much closer game. I expect it to be decided by a late field goal.
Awesome. Karlee, what are your thoughts so far on Colorado State's offense, and what are they really going to bring to the table?
Yeah, Colorado State is very strong offensively. They have grown really well as a team this season, ranked 6th in the nation for finding the red zone, 47 on 50 attempts, which is pretty impressive. Once they get to the end zone, they do finish. And take a look at their running game, unstoppable. 3-headed rushing monster, Jalen Dawkins, Izzy Matthews, Marvin Kinsey Jr., who is out for this game. Not going to be too big of a difference because they also have an amazing wide receiver, Michael Gallup, 70 receptions on the season, over 1,000 yards. He is a true player for Colorado State. Colorado State has the run and the pass game. It's going to be hard for the Vandals.
Coach Bobo did say in the press conference that Colorado State has become more of a diverse team with Nick Stevens being able to step up, and he averages a 65 completion percentage. So they have both the running game and the throwing game. However, we can't overlook the Vandals. They do have some pretty strong running backs, and Matt, the quarterback, has done fairly well and fairly successful so far in the season, thrown for 15 touchdowns. What do you think is really going to be the strong points in the Vandals' offensive game today?
I definitely think it's going to be the run game. Idaho, even though we're from up north, we do play in a dome, and so a cold weather condition like this is not something that the Vandals are used to. So I think to reduce the number of interceptions from Matt Linehan, they're going to focus on the run game from running back Isaiah Saunders, especially down in the red zone.
Okay, so we're looking more at a running game, and the Vandals have been known for, especially in the fourth quarter, really running the game, especially to milk that clock and to milk that time to really play to that advantage. So that's smart. So we might be expecting to see that in today's game. Let's look a little bit more into the defensive side of things, starting with Colorado State. Kevin Davis has been, the face of Colorado State. He is a second all-team conference pick, and he's averaged team best over 100 tackles. He's really going to be the face of CSU's defense. CSU's defense was ranked fourth in the Mountain West for scoring, and they've been able to shut teams out in entire halves. So that speaks loudly to Colorado State's defense.
Yeah, Colorado State's defense has stepped a lot. Their special teams has also stepped up a lot as well, which we also looked at. The Vandals special team were pretty ranked, or Colorado State and the Vandals are ranked fairly even in terms of special teams. You say it might come down to a field goal, so it might even go into another quarter of a game.
So what do you really have the Vandals bringing to the table defense-wise?
Defensively, we have a very strong linebacker unit. I think that's where most of our turnovers come. Idaho has a great turnover ratio, especially late in games, and that has helped them put points on the board. So I expect those linebackers like Caden Ellis to step up and maybe come up with an interception. When it comes to the secondary, the Vandals have trouble defending the deep ball. So I think if Colorado State's quarterback can hit one deep, that is going to burn the Vandals on multiple occasions.
It's an extremely interesting point as well, because Colorado State hasn't always been extremely diverse in the running game and the passing game, but Nick Stevens has proved himself since he's gotten that starting quarterback position that he's able to have that throwing game as well. So, I think it's going to be a great competition. There's a lot on the line for both the Vandals and the Rams. Both are bringing a ton offensively and defensively. The fans are out. The fans are excited. I think it's going to be a great game.
I do too.
Yeah, well, thank you, Brandon, for joining us for this special pregame thoughts. That is all we have for you now, but we will have updates throughout the rest of the game. Visit collegiate.com and our YouTube channel, CTV Channel 11, for more updates.